Hello, all spaghettis. It's TMI Tuesday. If I give you an elephant, where would you hide it? If I had an elephant to conceal, then I'd probably hide it in the middle of the room. I mean, sure, people would see it, but nobody would ever talk about it, so we'd be perfectly safe. Finish this sentence. Tomorrow, I absolutely refuse to put off packing until Thursday morning because I'm leaving Thursday after class. Good resolutions. What's something that's always in your refrigerator? There is always green tea in my refrigerator. I buy green tea by the gallon and I go through it fairly quickly. What's your worst kitchen disaster? Not only have I managed to burn water, I have actually managed to set water on fire. Or more specifically, I set the edge of the pot on fire and smoke alarms went off. And I got in a lot of trouble. Yeah, so. Do you have any advice for disciplining cats? I don't know why you're trying to discipline cats. My dad successfully disciplined our cats by being ridiculously cruel to them, and they hated him for quite a long time after that. But from what I've seen, there is not many things outside of pain that actually gets any kind of reaction from cats. I'm sorry. What's the hardest subject to major in your opinion? Why? I think the hardest subject for me to major in would be like physics because I can't picture things in my head for the life of me. I guess pre-med might be the most difficult major in general though. What's the main reason why you hate your cell phone? Okay, so my cell phone does this really stupid thing where I'll be in the middle of typing a text message and it will suddenly say like, oh, did you want to delete this text message? Did you want to delete all of your text messages? And I'm like, no, I pressed the backspace button. And it'll do this like every other time I press the backspace button. So I try really hard not to make any typos because then if it goes into freakout mode and tries to delete all of my texts, then I actually have to like go back to the main screen and then reload my message inbox and then reload that thread of messages and then retype my whole message if it decides to flip out. Yeah. If you had to be a matchmaker for a day, what friends would you set up and why? I can't think of any of my friends that I would actually set up on a date, simply because unless it's really obvious that two people have a mutual crush on each other, one particular couple comes to mind, Chloe and Emily, um, I won't, like, force them to hook up or anything like that. There's nobody where I'm just like, oh, they'd be perfect together and they don't even know it yet. No, not really. They know better than I would. Favorite song of all time and why? My favorite song is probably Shattered by Trading Yesterday, and it's not like the most technically beautiful song that I've ever heard, although it's really good, and it's not necessarily the most meaningful song objectively, but it was given to me, like, my friend sent it to me when I was going through a very difficult time, and I basically listened to it on repeat for like 3 hours, which is very difficult for me to do with a song. And I like cried the entire time that I was listening to it, but it was very healing, and I'm able to listen to that song and remember how much things have gotten better since that time and remember how much stronger I got. And so it's a very meaningful song for me personally. So that's it for TMI Tuesday, you guys. Thank you for all the great questions, and I will see you next week.